We continue to severely punish the bookmaker. I provided a report from my Telegram channel in which we scold bookmakers in tennis. Yesterday was another plus day. Almost all my bets were successful, and the day before yesterday there were 100% stats. I also post weekly reports so that the work at a distance can be seen. I especially want to emphasize that I don't deal in fraud and match fixing. My channel publishes bets and only bets. Statistics in my Telegram channel can be easily checked as they are not drawn, and this is easily explained. First, lawn tennis is much easier to predict than football or hockey because only two people play tennis. Secondly, there is no draw in tennis, which greatly increases the possibility of bets. And thirdly, we mainly broadcast live there, which gives us the opportunity to see the entire course of the game and adjust our bets, insure them or sell on time. And this is also improves our statistics, so if you have a desire to start getting profitable on bets, you will find the link below. Today I have prepared for you a reliable analysis for the next two matches of the Europa League, so please like and subscribe to the channel. Predictions are released daily. My first prediction for the match in which Bayern hosts Roma. Let me remind you that the first match ended with a minimal victory for Roma at home. Bayern went on a series of 6 matches without defeat and 5 victories at his home stadium, but in the last round the club lost to Cologne and flew out of the European Cup zone 2 rounds before the end of the championship. Therefore, the club placed all its hopes on the Europa League. Bayern holds home international matches very confidently. 9 out of 13 matches ended in victory for the club. Roma gathered all their strength for the Europa League because the club will no longer be able to get into the Champions League zone through Serie A. So even in the last match against Bologna, the club fielded a very weak squad to give the main players a rest before the match against Bayern. The club doesn't play very confidently in away matches, only 1 win in 7 last away matches. Also, the club scores little, plays mainly from defense, putting up a bus, and concedes very little. Therefore, most likely we will see Roma in defense in this match and very few goals scored, most likely less than 2.5 goals. It's also logical to assume that Bayern will take more corners and win on corners by 1 or 5 corners, given the nature of the game of both teams. Corner statistics of both teams don't contradict this. I also think that the second matches will be very hot and there will also be a lot of violations and yellow cards. In the first match the clubs received 7 yellow cards, so I expect at least 5 yellow cards in this match. My second prediction will also be for the Europa League. Sevilla hosts Juventus. The first match ended in a 1-1 draw. The Spaniards couldn't hold back the onslaught of Juventus, who managed to equalize, although Sevilla looked much better in that match. Sevilla plays very confidently at home. The club has won all home matches of the Europa League this season. Within the Europa League, Sevilla have an outstanding streak of 20 home matches unbeaten, as well as 18 out of 20 matches ended in victory for Sevilla. Therefore, this isn't the most titled team in Europa League and Juventus should be wary. Juventus, as a typical Italian team, scores little and concedes little, with the main focus on defense, so it's unlikely that we will see open football and scoring extravaganza in this match. I think we will not see more than 2 goals in this match. I also think that we will see Sevilla not lose at this match and no more than 3.5 goals will be scored. Also, Sevilla is one of the most aggressive teams in Europe, so I think the club will get more yellow cards than Juventus. Based on home corner statistics, we should see at least 5 corners taken by Sevilla in this match. I recommend that you bet no more than 2 or 3% of the pot, but don't forget about the high risk in pre-match betting. If you want to make a result, then I'm waiting for you in my Telegram channel. We severely punish the tennis bookmakers there. I guarantee you that not a single football camper will give you such statistics. Good luck and green bets!